Okay, we're doing the show. This is it's very exciting because it's Thanksgiving Eve, and the turkey is going to be leaving its nest pretty soon to deliver toys all through the land. All through the land. It's a wild turkey, so it can fly. Okay, so
turkeys can't fly.
Wild turkeys can fly. We're going to discuss this tomorrow. Wild turkeys.
Fun facts.
Yes. Domesticated turkeys cannot fly. Wild turkeys are very capable of flying.
So why can wild turkeys but not domesticated?
It's the way their feather.
Okay.
It's the way their wings have been developed and stuff. You don't see wild turkeys flying all over the place. They have the capability of flying way up into a tree, setting up way up into. Domesticated turkeys can't do that.
Fun fact.
Most people don't know that, but I've watched the History Channel turkey shows so many times because I actually like that. I watched it today, as a matter of fact,
really
but I already
nerdy.
knew it. That's
very nerdy.
Okay, so we're doing Tarzan and the Green Goddess, which we were supposed to do on my birthday on Sunday. And she ended up having to work unexpectedly, and it threw the whole thing off. And we went to the casino that night. It was the first time I've ever been at a casino. We did not gamble. We just went there to eat.
The buffet.
And, you walk around like I had posted on my thing. It's Redneck Riviera. It pretty much is. Bunch of very old people, for the most part.
Older than us.
People not dressed well. Women walking around in pajama pants. I'm sorry, for those of you that walk around in pajama pants, not cool. It's not cool.
But it's weird because
it's like wearing Crocs. You don't wear Crocs.
When we went there, people were either super dressed up to the hilt or they looked like they were homeless. Like
the crowd leans towards that. It was like oh, Walmart must be closed. So anyway, that's what we did on my birthday, and oh yeah, I'm gonna have to push different things around it, but. We're doing Tarzan and the Green Goddess, and I've got a lot to talk about with that, but I do want to talk about the fact, just briefly, because it was my birthday and I was going to talk about it. I've always had a thing about, I told my mom I really didn't feel like my birth certificate was correct. I've been telling her that since I was like 20. I thought there was discrepancies. I didn't feel like I was actually as old as the birth certificate said I was. I did this, I'm 67 now, supposedly, but I was saying this like when I was 20. I thought there was something up with it. She claimed she was there. I don't know. I was pretty young then. I was young then, so I don't remember too well. But I think there's some kind of discrepancy. I don't think I was ever as old as what my mom really was protective of me. Got a feeling she was protective of me because I wasn't as old as everybody thought.
Then mom married a minor.
Well, I'm not saying I don't know how much younger I'm.
He's like what?
Because I was 19 when I married her, and but I don't know how young I really am, because I couldn't get her to fess up to it. She's not with us anymore. But, yeah, so I'm saying it right now. Okay, I do have one other thing to say before we talk about the movie a little bit more. I want to talk about The Ring. Yes, The Ring. I'm not talking about the movie The Ring. Thought I would bring this up. Big news, guys. How many times is this? 12? 14? She was told that she's going to be getting engaged soon. I don't know when the date is. She's not saying much.
I don't know.
She's at a loss because...
I don't know if he wanted people to know.
Don't say anything. All three of you that are watching this show, don't say nothing.
It came out in an argument because I pester.
Yeah,
I'm annoying.
He didn't mean to tell her this beforehand. She has not got the ring yet. They've been together for 2 years, almost. And, yeah, he's supposedly going to pop the question. She might say no. I don't know. I don't know. Like Dar. I don't know. And Dar will be here tomorrow. This is Thanksgiving Eve. We're doing a Thanksgiving show tomorrow. And Dar will be here. And you will see the chainsaw that Dar's neck was cut with back in the Jimmy commercial. We will be showing the Jimmy commercial and the chainsaw.
Should we have him jump up in front of the camera again and go, ah?
Yeah, I would have him do that, but all you'll see is his stomach area because that's how much he's grown since the time he
now
actually
he'd probably
did
just
it.
go, rawr, rawr, rawr.
Okay, 1936, Tarzan and the Green Goddess. An hour and 12 minutes. Again, I know you're saying, last week's movie was an hour and 12 minutes. It was. It's the same exact time. This was a part of a 12-episode series, and the movie theaters could choose whether they wanted to show the series or show this particular movie as a whole. It's kind of weird.
I was going to say, I've never heard of that before.
Yes. It was Tarzan's played by Herman Brix, B-R-I-X.
His name is actually different.
Right, that's what they...
His real name.
They, like Dash Riprock, it's not really Dash Riprock. But, she'll tell you that later. And just so you know, Tarzan and the Green Goddess is not what I thought or what you should...
Don't tell!
No, they have to know. You're gonna
They're gonna know immediately.
This isn't something that's a secret for the movie.
No.
The Green Goddess is an idol. The Green Goddess is like a little
You think
statue
it's a
thing.
female.
Like a Buddha.
I thought it was a big foresty type woman, Amazon type woman that was really into protecting the jungle and stuff like that. Nothing to do with that. It's like an idol that they're wanting to possess, and stuff like that. So, yeah. Also, one more thing before we start the movie. I know it seems longer than that, but last week when we got done doing Bluebeard, we left here and went to the store. She had to pick up something, and I forgot that I had a blue beard from the show.
The sad part is,
Walked
him and I were walking around, and I was talking to him, and just
walked out of here. She looked at me too.
we literally were at the register, and I just looking at him as he talked, and it just clicked. I was like, "Oh my God,
you've got a blue beard." Because there was a couple of people looking at me, but people look at me all the time because it's like, "Is that Dr.Dollz over there?" So, and I, but I that's all I thought.
And there was a lot of people in there too.
Yeah, but when we got up there, she told me at the register, so I said at the register, we do a YouTube show, and I had to have a blue beard today, and that's why my beard is blue. I didn't know.
Darren Mason thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah, well, I can see where Dar would, think that was funny and stuff. But okay, so we'll show you the first section of Tarzan and the Green Goddess, and and then we'll come back, and I'd prefer Patty to stay here because there's so many times I talk about things that doesn't always can't relate to, and she can, but she's always, So anyway, by the way, don't look at that. She's wearing her dress. Okay, she didn't want to wear this dress. I think the dress is too skimpy on her. I'm her dad, so I'm kind of weird about that. I like seeing her dress like that, not her dress like that. So, all you guys, don't look at her, okay? All right, yeah, because Patty's supposed to be and was going to wear that dress and then said it was just too clingy to her. So, so I got kind of bummed out about that, but that's too skimpy for her to wear, for God's sakes. Okay. Anyway, I guess we'll start the movie, and it's a short movie, and it's not that bad. I got a lot of things to talk about with Tarzan, too. So, okay, here we go. Tarzan and the Green Goddess, 1936.
Guatemala, a strange and beautiful country many thousands of miles away. A country with lofty snow-crested mountains, mighty rivers and deep lakes, quaint little villages and picturesque natives. This is Guatemala on the surface, what a tourist might see, if a tourist could ever get there. But under this superficial beauty lie many unsuspected dangers. Those mighty rivers run through treacherous jungle where wild animal life lurks in the shadows. Man-eating lions roam abroad. The deep lakes are infested with crocodile and alligators. And the natives may look picturesque, but are deadly to a white man. In the heart of this impenetrable jungle stand the ruins of all that is left of an ancient Mayan civilization, older far than Guatemala. The natives today are in great anger. Their ancient idol, the green goddess, has been snatched from the high altar. The high priest vows to avenge by a slow and torturing death the violator and desecrator of the sacred cathedral. But unknown to the natives, unknown even to the high priest, this stolen idol is more than a graven image. For hidden inside it is a secret formula for a new explosive, powerful and deadly enough to blow whole cities sky high, a potential menace to modern civilization, and a real menace should the formula fall into unscrupulous hands. Tarzan and his band of intrepid followers, both men and women, have faced untold dangers. Wild animals, hostile natives, a rival expedition of murderous crooks, and the horrors of fever-infested swamps to take the idol from the natives that the secret formula might be safe. At last successful, with the goddess in their possession, the Tarzan expedition starts on its long and arduous journey home.
Everything's checked, Major Martling. Splendid. Well, I hope you have a nice trip to Livingston. Thank you. Goodbye, sir, and good luck. Miss Vaya?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Tarzan.
Goodbye, old man.
Goodbye, George.
Goodbye. Nothing to do now but go home, sir.
Right, George. Homeward bound at last. For the Green Goddess.
And our mission fulfilled, Martling.
Yes. Thanks to you, old man. Our only remaining task is the safe return of this relic to civilization. Well, shall we proceed?
Surely. I'll get Nakeem and follow.
Thomas? Get your bearers ready. Put your best man on this.
Senior Powers here. I'm Raglan.
Well, Raglan. What success? Did you find the dead city?
Yes. I found the dead city and the goddess.
The goddess, eh? Well, where is it?
Well, it was in my hands when,
Oh, never mind the excuses. Where is the idol now?
The Martling expedition has it.
So the Martling expedition has it, eh? Colonel Blunder, do you realize what your mistake means? We've lost a fortune. That green goddess contained the formula for ancient Mayan explosive. Any nation would give millions to get it, millions.
Well, I'd like to see you got it from that ape man.
The ape man. Do you mean Tarzan?
I wonder if you know what it means to be in the jungles with him on your trail. Any moment liable to drop down out of a tree, lurking in the very shadows, his hands almost clutching your throat. Why, I tell you, man, I was lucky to get out of there with my life, let alone any goddess.
Look here, Raglan. We still have a chance. I leave at once for the East Coast. I'll have Simon Blade meet you with his ship at Livingston. Now, there's only one trail leading to the Rio Dulce, and the Martling expedition will have to travel on it to get to the river.
Yeah?
Now, what's to prevent you going over there?
You'll get men hidden on both sides of the ravine.
Si, senor.
Good.
Para.
I wish Tarzan wouldn't lag behind us like this. Maybe something's happened to him.
Ridiculous. What would happen to Tarzan?
You never can tell. Suppose some of those monsters from the dead city has followed us. Well, you know, they may be right.
Don't be silly, George. There isn't anything to fear any longer.
Come on, let's get going. Get your men moving. Compañeros.
Si, senor. Indian. Get goddess.
Miss Bell, are you all right?
I think so.
I still have to get that code book from Martling. You watch the goddess while I see what I can do.
The goddess. It's gone.
What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you that those fellas from the ruins would be on our trail?
Whoever stole the goddess had no connection with the dead city, George.
Well, whom do you suspect, then?
It wouldn't surprise me if it were Raglan. What about the document?
Thank heaven they didn't get it.
The code is no good without the goddess.
Without this document, the thief dare not open the goddess. He'd be blown to atoms by the secret explosive it contains.
Then there's still a chance to recover the goddess. Have the porters make camp.
Tomas, prepare camp here.
Raglan. Martley! What happened? Take your time, Martin.
It was Raglan. The book. Gone.
You two men go to Manteque and send that message from the radio office. If all goes well, I'll meet you at Portobello.
Well, what's the matter, little fellow? Let me see what's bothering you. Well, no wonder you're limping. All right, I'll have it out in a moment. There it is.
Okay, you done yawning?
Yes.
We just got back.
Are we boring
I didn't have Tarzans I could put behind us. I have a haunted house behind us, and I got bananas because that's in the jungle, right? And I do have a monkey. There's a cymbal clapping monkey, which we got because this was actually a thing that appeared on the screen in the Left 4 Dead, not Left 4 Dead, the Call of Duty Zombies. Out of the chest it would come up, and it was so we got him that monkey for that years ago, just as a thing that would, but that's the only monkey I have anymore. Did I used to have other monkeys? I had so many things that I have gotten rid of because
I had a lot of monkeys.
I had a few monkeys. I had a nice puppet monkey, a real nice brown one, and I had a vintage white one, and everything. I don't know what I did with them all. I don't know what I did with a lot of things now that I'm doing this show. Okay, there's been over 100 Tarzan movies over the years.
Are you
100.
serious?
Over 100. Yes. And there has been 80 actors playing Tarzan over the years. 80. Okay? All right. And on Saturday morning cartoons in 1967, I actually watched this. I was 9. Yeah, 9 years old. She was what? 14, 15?
Eating grapefruit.
She probably, yeah, because she's keeping her young. And I don't know, did you even watch Saturday morning cartoons, or was you downstairs playing the piano?
Well, a little bit of both.
She played the piano all the time. So,
That's
anyway,
why I'm good at it.
there was a cartoon that I watched. I still hear the song in my head, George of the Jungle. And that's
George
of
of the Jungle.
That's the song from the cartoon.
You know what I know it from? When Brendan Fraser
That's
did
what
it.
I'm going to talk about next. 1997.
Which he looked good.
Brendan Fraser
He did look good.
Yeah, he was muscular then, not
Had
like
the
you.
longer hair.
Yeah.
And that hot girl was blonde
When
hair.
he was riding the horse.
I don't remember all that. Calm down, killer.
When was he wasn't riding the horse in
Yeah,
George
he
of the
did, because
Jungle.
that's when the girls saw him the first time.
Was it an elephant?
Thought it was a horse.
Because George of the Jungle, you don't think of riding horses.
She was too busy looking
He
at...
came back to civilization.
She was...
Oh, okay, all right.
that's
Maybe
probably-
that's what it was. Okay, so that is where George of the Jungle movie with Brendan Fraser in 1997 came from, is that cartoon from 1967. That's where they got that from. They didn't think of that on their own. It was...
And he used to swing on the thing and hit the tree.
watch out for that tree.
Yeah, smash.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, that was I watched it back then. It didn't go on and on for years or anything like that. Okay, one other thing I want to talk about is Patty pointed out that, we were talking about people that played Jane and stuff, and she was saying how Bo Derek played Jane. Bo Derek was in the movie Tarzan the Ape Man from 1981.
And that movie was basically just for her. It
so
wasn't
she could
really
be naked.
for Tarzan.
So she could be naked or
Yeah.
partially naked.
Because
a lot of
didn't
the
her
time.
husband at the time, John Derek, do that movie?
I believe so, and it was right. That was the next thing she did after she did 10, the movie 10. So he wanted to feature. He just like what I always. He wanted to show off his wife. He thought his wife was hot. He wanted to show her off. I've done it my entire life. But yeah, she played Jane, and Bo Derek was, Bo Derek. Yeah. I never was super attracted to Bo Derek.
No.
She has terrible legs, too. The bottom does not match the top. Yeah, so, yeah. The budget was $6 million, and it made $36 million because everybody after 10 wanted to go there and see her naked. And that's why it made money. It worked perfectly. That's what you do. That's just what you do. Right?
Right.
Right. Okay. Let's see. You want to move on and let them show part 2?
Might
Part
as
2.
well.
Part 2 of
Tarzan and the Green Goddess?
Yeah. Some people think that it was originally named Tarzan and the Green Goblin, but
That sounded cooler. It sounded better.
but it wasn't.
That's Spider-Man.
Yeah, reference
Green
Green
Goblin.
Goblin. I kind of liked him. Green. The guy that played who was the
Willem
guy?
Dafoe.
Is that
That's
who
a
that was?
weird dude. I like that dude.
Yeah, he had I didn't watch many Spider-Man stuff, but I didn't mind that
and then in
one
the
too
second one, it was
James Franco.
Franco.
Yes, because
he was his son,
He was
right?
his son.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He's a weird
Not
dude too.
He is a weird dude.
I like James Franco.
I did. He's an oddball. He's like President Trump. He's okay, but I wouldn't go to the mall with him. Okay.
I would go to the mall with both of them. I mean, why not?
No, I don't know. James Franco, I don't know. I'd probably go with Trump quicker than I would with
Jeez.
I'm afraid James Franco would say something stupid, and that's bad when you're talking about Trump. Yeah, it's like, oh, geez, which one's going to say the stupid thing first,
You're not wrong.
No, we like both of them people, but yeah.
Odd.
We still wouldn't want to go to the mall with them. But okay, so we'll let you go and watch section 2 of the Green Goddess thing, and yeah. So it's not too, you just little sections, doesn't take very long. And I got more stuff to talk about. Okay, see you in a minute.
Well? What about Raglan? Did you see him?
Raglan caught the boat before to bury it. I'm sorry to have failed, Martling. But if we get to start for the river at once, we can signal the next boat and catch Raglan there. We'll break camp at once. All right, George. They see us. Our better plan would be to search the cantinas. Raglan would most likely hide at some out-of-the-way place. Let's split here. I'll go through this neighborhood, and you can search the other parts of town.
Splendid. I have to go to the cable office anyhow.
I'd like to go along with you, Major, if I may.
Certainly, my dear.
Give no word? No, senor. Your friend has sent no message.
I'm going to my room. If anyone inquires for me, I'm not there. You understand?
Perfectly.
Everything all right? Well, did we get any word?
Yeah, there's a radiogram for you.
Ligua.
Ah, you mean Kirigua?
Where is it? How do you get to it? By boat?
No, it's in the interior. You'll have to cut through the jungles to get there.
George. Yes, sir.
Can I rely on you to do just one thing correctly?
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, stay around here. I have no time to waste looking for you when I return.
I'll be over in that bench and I'll stay right there.
I'll see that you do.
No, sir. Oh, I mean, yes, sir.
What is the meaning of this?
Well, you see, sir, I sat down on that bench with the best of intentions. But this guide insisted that I see Port Avarius. And besides, he had my yo-yo.
Come on.
Yes, sir. No.
Our search is ended, Martling.
What do you mean?
Raglan was on that balcony just a moment ago.
What are you going to do?
Jungle tracking for me.
I'd like to see Mr. Raglan.
There's no one here by that name.
He may use another name.
I've already told you he is not here.
Very well. We'll wait for him. badly, old man?
Gee, I'd think all your bones would be broken.
I'm all right, George.
Tarzan, what happened?
I found Raglan in a room up there and attempted to get the idol, but...
Listen, you get some native bearers, and we'll meet you at the south end of town.
All right, Chief. We can certainly be thankful you recovered the code.
Yes. But if I hadn't been so impulsive, he might have the goddess, too.
What is it?
It's a clue to Raglan's route and plans. Look. Let us find some bears and start at once. We must stop him before he meets the others. Here, you better take care of this.
Say, what's the idea, Chief? What's your hurry?
Tarzan, he might be on our trail.
Not a chance. Not after falling off that balcony, he wouldn't. He must have broken his neck.
Not Tarzan. He's got more lives than the jungle animals he plays with. You wait back there for me. If Tarzan comes, you'll be needing all the men.
Don't worry, we'll handle him. All right, boys. Say, I wonder if the chief is right about Tarzan being on our trail.
Ah, that chief is crazy. I tell you, that guy Tarzan is as dead as a mackerel.
Let me finish him.
No, let's hold him till the chief gets back, so we can force him to tell where Martin is and get the code book back.
Get a rope from his pack and we'll tie him up. That'll hold him till the chief gets back.
You after me?
There it is again.
Hey, stop! Come back here!
We were just obeying orders.
Come here. Where's Raglan?
On the head somewhere. He didn't want anyone to know where he hid the goddess.
All right. Get out of here, both of you. And don't stop till you get to Porto Barrios.
Okay, and we're back, and you watched section 2. You're halfway through the movie. All the chimps. I don't even remember. There's got to be a chimp. The main movies with Tarzan was done with Johnny Weissmuller, and the chimp in there was always named Cheetah, and we talked about that. Cheetah is
a cheetah.
Yeah, a cheetah.
It's a whole different type of animal.
I mean, yeah, well, and it wasn't spelled like a cheetah would be spelled. It was spelled more like
just left
like
the H
Cheetos.
off.
Yeah, cheetah instead of Cheetos. But yeah, the real monkey was named Jiggs.
Don't talk too much about the monkey.
And
because
really?
I have information.
Oh, I do too. That's kind of on my card here a little bit.
Let me talk, and then you can add.
No, I don't have. You probably have more info than me, but I did read a lot about Jiggs. But okay, do you know anything about the guy saying he had Jiggs?
Gary Cooper.
No.
There's a little more than a rumor that Gary Cooper brought him back from Africa, and then ended up selling him because he would just go berserk at times.
Just like a goose.
And it's like, oh no. But that's kind of a rumor and could never be validated.
So you don't know anything about the story about the guy that claimed he had Jiggs?
It was a husband and wife, and when they got divorced, the wife got him. That's all I know.
You don't know the story about the guy that claimed he had the original cheetah, and that he was 112 or something years old, and that he still had him, and he was alive?
Oh no, he died at 9 years old.
Exactly. This guy claimed, I don't know what year it was, he claimed he had Jiggs, and he was still alive. It was a hoax. He did not have Jiggs.
No, because they were going to bury him in a pet cemetery, but there was a...
Afraid they were going to come back to life and kill you.
No, there was some kind of a national disaster. I don't remember what it was, and they weren't able to bury him where they wanted to bury him. They had to bury him somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Okay. All right. Well, that's nice. I'm not sure why I have this down here. Why do I have this down here?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't even know what it is.
I don't either.
Probably simply because we're talking about cheetah and bananas and stuff like that. I got it down here. You know, did you watch the Banana Splits movie? the horror movie
No.
a few
Why
years
would
back?
I watch that?
Well, we watched it. It was 2019. It came out. It was a second-rate horror movie with the characters of Banana Splits that used to be on Saturday morning cartoons. Odd bunch of folks, but it was done. It was done sort of in the same way that they're doing Five Nights at Freddy's, keeping in mind that this came out before Five Nights at Freddy's. But the game probably was out beforehand. But animatronics gone crazy, killing people. You know how that is.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize, though, at the time that they had made a Banana Splits movie, Hocus Pocus Park, in 1972. Non-horror movie. It was just some characters helping a girl in an adventure, a mystery adventure or something like that. And it wasn't to kill her or anything. But it was done. That's what I'm talking about. It was done at the same park that the Brady Bunch did their
amusement park adventure. Yes. Where they lost the drawing.
And where is that? Tell me.
I don't know.
Kings Island?
Kings Island.
Good job!
We have been to Kings Island, okay? We have been to Kings Island, Cincinnati. And the Banana Splits movie was filmed there in 1972. And, settle back. Someone almost died at Kings Island. She's with us here today. She was choking to death in the parking lot.
On cotton candy.
On cotton candy.
It's not funny.
No, she choked. She choked
I
bad.
lost my voice completely for 3 days. I couldn't even whisper.
She took a breath in funny when she was eating cotton candy, and it got down in her throat, and she choked very, very bad in the parking lot as we were getting ready to leave. Yeah, that was the worst I've ever seen. And we were in the car.
And there was no Heimlich maneuver you could do. Because
just let it dissolve in your throat.
That's it, exactly.
That's pretty much what she had to do.
I had to just wait.
So, yes, Kings Island was okay. We definitely liked Cedar Point better.
I liked it because I just remember going with Stephanie.
Yeah.
And I had my no authority license plate made, which I had them sign at a concert. It was green.
And we also went to the Cincinnati Zoo, which was an odd place. They had sidewalks, but you were like walking up little hills, and it's like they didn't make everything smooth. That was the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, anyways, though, we were at Kings Island, and Patty almost died there. So, but she made it, and it wasn't one of my favorite parks. But I'm not, especially when you get older, especially you get kind of headaches getting thrown around in the.
I did after I had DAR.
In
my
the
stomach
coaster
couldn't really
and stuff.
handle
Yeah, you get older, and what was fun a lot of times isn't fun anymore. You were never a roller coaster nut anyway. But yeah, so there we go. We're going to let you see section 3 of the Goblin.
Shut up.
Of the Green Goblin. And then we're going to have Patty talk about the facts, and I'm going to tell you something about me and the facts, okay? All right, here we go. Section 3.
We lost the trail, George.
Maybe he's hiding somewhere, trying to open the goddess.
Raglan. Emmanuel may be following him.
You go that way, George, and see if his trail leaves the river. I'll scout along the top of the bank.
Yes, sir.
Any trace of Raglan? No. We lost his trail down near the river. George is searching the other way.
Take him off! Take him off! Hey! Tarzan! Major Manley! Major Manley! Tarzan! Hey, Major Manley! Oh, God! Oh! Tarzan Manley! Take it off! Take it off!
There's nothing there, George.
They attacked me. Thousands upon thousands.
Thousands of what?
Turtles! Well, listen, Major. Really, there was stuff. Oh, your code book. I'll get it. Oh.
A Tarzan. We've got to get that book.
Mira, allá.
find Major Martling. He must be somewhere at the top of the falls.
Si, señorita.
Tarzan.
Miss Vale. The book. I've lost the code book to the goddess.
The book is safe, Tarzan.
But how? Where?
You dropped it when we brought you ashore. But Raglan made his escape with the goddess. We saw him headed downstream in a cayuca.
Then I must hurry after him at once.
What is it, Mango? Speak English.
Black Devil. Take away Senor Muslin, Senor George.
Black devils? What do you mean?
He means Queen Maya's monsters. The black-robed emissaries of the High Priest. Take your men and return to camp.
And you?
I'm going to try to pick up their trail.
But Tarzan.
Should he come, señorita?
No. We're heading for the Dead City. If Tarzan loses their trail, we may be able to help.
But, señorita, those black devils...
Never mind. Hurry up.
You are to be held as hostages for the safe return of the Green Goddess.
You speak English. Who are you?
Who am I? What does it matter? Once I was known in the world of science, but 20 years ago I cast my lot with these people, and I am content. No, he demands to know where you have taken the Green Goddess.
It was stolen and carried away by someone else. Someone not in our party.
Voila. You must produce the goddess. If you fail, you die.
Okay, 3/4 of the movie is over. Woo! Woo! Okay, Patty is gonna Can you read that?
Yeah.
She's got it written in red and...
My pens kept going on.
I was going to say that.
I'm like, oh
I
my
can't
gosh.
even read the writing on her
Another
card.
one.
We've only got 500 billion writing implements in this house. I mean, I'm not kidding you.
Everyone I grabbed
We
would
have got
write for
so
a
many
minute
pens
then
and markers
stop.
and pencils. I mean, just mounds of them. You wouldn't believe. But anyway, she's going to tell us some facts, and I'm going to tell you something about Tarzan. Go.
It's, by the way, it's Tarzan.
Tarzan.
It's Tarzan.
Not Tarzan.
It's Tarzan.
Yeah.
Tarzan.
Okay. So Bruce Bennett played Tarzan.
Yeah, wait, I thought it was Bricks.
That's another name he goes by, but his original legal name was Bruce Bennett.
Well, on the Tarzan movie thing, it says B-R-I-X. So.
He was a star in college football and track and field. He won the silver medal for shot put in the 1928 Olympics.
You ever did shot put? Heavy. I'm telling you. Spin around and momentum, and I did that, and oh, it's not
You
good.
did it?
Why? You have to do it in gym. And we had
I
to,
never did.
We had to do the disc, too.
I can't imagine.
Had to do the disc.
Your
but not the
scrawny
shot
butt
put.
having to do that. That was
Well,
probably
yeah, I didn't weigh a whole lot then, but go ahead.
He after the Olympics, he won 4 consecutive titles. In 1930, he set the world indoor record.
For what?
What?
Shot put.
Oh.
And
Yeah, he was once
Johnny
very close, yeah.
Weissmuller, is that how you say his last
Weissmuller,
name?
yeah.
He got the part of Tarzan because Bennett broke his shoulder and couldn't do the next movie.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. He broke his shoulder doing another movie, not a Tarzan movie. It was a different type of movie, but he broke his shoulder, and so they brought Johnny Weissmuller in.
And Johnny Weissmuller
and-
was also an Olympic guy.
Yeah,
too.
he was a swimmer.
Yeah, swimmer.
He died at the age of 100.
He did.
It was 3 months before his 101st birthday from complications of a broken hip.
Yeah. I don't know.
So-
I've never heard of people dying from that before, but I guess you could when you're 100. When you're 100.
So then Ashton Dearbolt played Raglan. One little fact just kind of was weird. You know, Edgar Rice Burroughs wrote the Tarzan
I've heard
book.
of him.
Yes. And he actually, I believe, directed this movie or was involved in it a lot.
Or complaining that he didn't
Because
like
he
how they
was
were
the
doing it in
author.
comparison to the book.
But this Ashton Dearbolt married the leading lady, Eula Holt, which her name was Eula in the movie. There was no facts about her at all. That's why I didn't talk about her.
One and done.
And then Edgar Rice Burroughs married Dearbolt's ex-wife. So I thought, okay, that's kind of weird that, yeah, you married your leading lady and then the author married your ex-wife. Yeah. And then Jigs.
Jigs.
So I told you the story that couldn't be validated that Gary Cooper brought him over.
They're saying, who in the world's Gary Cooper?
He's an old-time, very famous
very
star.
famous actor in the day. Yeah.
He was like a leading man.
Trying hard to look like Gary Cooper.
Yes.
Super duper.
Putting on the Ritz.
That's right. That's the only reason I know that guy's name.
Taco, right?
Yeah.
That guy, speaking of weird people, that guy was...
He was very Frankenfurter-ish.
Yeah, that
Very
guy is...
much
I don't
so.
know if he's still with us, but that guy was an odd character. Yes.
So Jigs was brought up with a collie dog named Spanky. And there was times that Jigs refused to work without the dog being there.
It was like his emotional support dog. It was his buddy.
He actually one time attacked Dorothy Lamour, which was a very famous actress.
I know her.
And he was subdued then by the dog. The dog him calmed down.
Monkeys
and
have hurt a lot of people.
Yeah.
Monkeys are tough, man.
Yeah.
You don't mess with
They
monkeys.
said that on set they had to be because he went berserk.
Yeah,
many times.
They're kind of like...
But animals are
They're kind
like
of
that too.
Yeah, the dogs do that too. They're fine 1 minute and then...
He did die at the age of 9 from pneumonia. And he was in many Tarzan movies.
And
as
from what
Cheetah.
I've read...
Now, in this movie, he wasn't called Cheetah. He was called something else. But
in the regular mainstream movies with Johnny Weissmuller, it was Cheetah. And I heard that they did like they did with Lassie. When one Jigs died, another Jigs would be spawned and they would be Cheetah. And another Jigs would be spawned and they would be Cheetah. They just kept, when they died, they just moved on and got another Cheetah. And said it was Cheetah the whole time. But yeah, I didn't say this was my shirt. Desi got me this shirt for my birthday because I'm a Sleepy Hollow fan and Headless Horseman and all that sort of thing. We like that movie. It bothers us to some degree. Certain parts of it don't. When I watch horror movies, I'm real picky about everything's got to be slightly more lighthearted. I do not like to watch scary, gross out movies.
Every time he picks a horror movie, I'm always like, it's got to be a boy. It's always a boy, like a single boy, and then I always think of Dar. And I'm like, nope, kid. If it's a girl, I could give a crap. I don't care. But if it's a kid and it's a boy, I'm like, nope, I can't do it.
No goods in mouth.
Oh yeah, I can't do that.
No dogs.
No
dogs. You don't do dogs. Okay, I want to talk about briefly. I met Johnny Weissmuller. I think I was about 7, the way I've got it figured, in person, not too far from my house. He was making an appearance at a big grand opening. We lived in Elkhart at the time. Big grand opening of a trailer RV thing, and he was there meeting people as a publicity thing for you to come. And my dad, which never took me anywhere, took me there to meet Johnny Weissmuller. And I remember looking up at him. I think he was 6'3".
Oh jeez.
And I remember looking up at him, and I was, I played Tarzan in my house. When I watched Tarzan on the weekends, it would be often on Sundays, and I would see Tarzan, and then I would play Tarzan. And I actually got to meet Johnny Weissmuller back then, and like I said, I think I was about 7 the way I got it figured on the years and stuff like that. And Johnny Weissmuller did 12 Tarzan movies. When you talk of the old Tarzan movies, these are the ones you usually talk about with him in it. He was the main guy. He also played in 13 movies where he was Jungle Jim. Now, you went
same thing.
Yeah. He also played, which I thought was weird, in 8 movies where he was himself. 8.
That's kind of awesome.
I can see 1, but maybe...
That's kind of awesome that you're so important you play yourself.
Yeah, he played himself in 8 movies. He was just showing up being him. And this is one fact I am going to tell you that I did not know about. The Beatles, the original Beatles, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band cover had various pictures.
Yeah.
All of them. He was one of them. Johnny Weissmuller is one of.
So
he is on their Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band album cover. Yes,
Some people are going, "What's an album?"
That's when they made big records. They were black. They had like lines going all around, and then they go around and around. We're going to be doing records coming up. We're going to be got Dar's record player, little record player thing is here, and we're going to actually play a record, a spooky record, pretty soon. Yeah. So anyway, I met Tarzan, and I played Tarzan at home. I played a lot of things at home. I was Hercules. I was Tarzan. I was a skin diver. I told the stories about skin divers. My mom would tie a shoebox onto my back for my air tanks. I would pull my socks halfway off so they'd be the flippers. And I would lay on the floor.
That's pretty creative.
And I would lay on the floor.
You've never told me that.
Oh, I never did?
The shoebox on the back?
Shoebox on. I thought of it. I thought of it. Even then, I had my imagination working.
That's really
yeah, I would cut a hole into the side, and then she put a rope around me and like that, and then the shoebox would be on my back for air tanks. Because my dad was a skin diver. My dad had skin diving equipment at the house.
He was?
Yes. He had skin diving equipment, air tanks, and everything at the house.
But he was a firefighter. Why did he have
When
that?
there was weird situations with firefighting. So
he was trained to do that?
He could actually skin dive, and he did. He did, yeah.
That's a little too cool for him.
Yeah, I don't like the water. I don't like the water. I don't like the river.
It's a death trap.
We live by a river, a very spooky, scary river, and to me, it's dark and fast moving. And
I like
bathtubs.
Like I like baths, but that's I draw the line.
I don't like the river, but my dad was a skin diver, yeah, and a paratrooper, and and served in the Korean War, according to his wife, but she didn't. He didn't. Okay, so we're gonna let you see the last part of Tarzan and the Green Goblin, and yes, and I guess I can let Patty leave on this one if she wants to leave on the last section, and Dez's gonna do a change for us, and she's gonna get out of this skimpy outfit and wear something a little more appropriate for her for the setting. Okay, so yes, so we'll see you at the last part of this movie, and Patty's gonna go, and
I'm gonna change into something more comfortable.
more suitable. You'll see, more suitable for the type of girl she really is. Okay, we'll see you in about 15.
Oh, Pedro. Blade here?
Yeah, on board the ship off Carib Point.
Listen, I'm being watched. I can't come aboard until dusk. I'll have a man signal you from the point. You understand?
Aye, aye, sir.
What do we do now?
Crawl through here. When they come for me, we'll make a break for it. Keep up your nerve. Here they come.
They brought us here.
You're to be questioned by the high priest through me. These instruments bring out truthful answers.
But I've already told you. We haven't the green goddess, nor do we know where it is.
A fellow by the name of Raglan got it. And we don't know what he did with it.
Wolf! What's he gonna do to me? That's why you can tell them nothing. Let them question me, huh? Thank heaven we escaped without any casualties.
Say, what would happen to Raglan if the monsters caught him with the goddess?
I don't think they will, George. By now, Raglan's probably found a safe refuge.
Don't give up hope, Major. We may yet catch Raglan. When I saw him heading downstream, I sent one of my men after him. He'll either return with news or send word.
Look, someone's coming.
It must be Lopez. The messenger my man said he'd sent from Nantique. ¿Cómo está, Lopez?
Bien, gracias.
News of Raglan?
Yes, Senor Lopez.
Raglan seems to be waiting for someone at Nantique. But whom, Jose does not yet know.
Well, is Jose still watching Raglan?
Oh, si, senor. And there's a strange sailing ship laying off the shore south of Nantique. And Jose thinks that possibly those whom Raglan's waiting for are on board that boat.
I'd like to see that mysterious ship. The Cayuca won't carry all of us, so I'll cut through the jungle and meet you at Nantique.
hands off that goddess. This will be the last time you meddle in my business. Or you...
Tarzan!
The goddess! Quick, we'd better get out of here. We have a car back on the road. Good.
All right, I'll get my party together and be aboard within an hour.
That'll be fine, Major.
Empty-handed, huh? So we're sailing without the goddess. And who's the bungler now?
Well, mister, the contents, the jewels, and the formula are aboard this ship now.
You mean that Martling has chartered this vessel?
Exactly. He wanted to escape you. I made it my business to see that this was the only ship available.
Why, Blade, that's very clever. Very, very clever. Well, why not get what we want? Get rid of these people.
Oh, no. You've made too many mistakes already. I'm running this from now on. I warned you. Don't show that ugly mug on deck. I put our best cabin at your disposal, Miss Vale. I hope you'll be comfortable.
Thank you. I know I will be.
It isn't often these days we have a lady aboard. I suppose not, Captain. I know you're going to have a very pleasant voyage.
I'm sure of it.
Now, Major, if you'll excuse me, I'll give orders to set sail. Splendid.
Well, homeward bound at last.
Blow up when you're board, mate, come. Nice fellow, the captain.
Very.
The shade too nice. Break out, old man, mate! Oh, go off, leave you together. Take off your hat, Sue. Let go of your sheets, let go of your jack.
Are you quite sure, Eula?
Positive, Tarzan.
Where?
I was on the way to my cabin. He was in the companionway.
I was right, Martin. We've walked into a trap. But the main hunt knows that Eula saw Raglan.
You brought this thing to a crisis before I was ready, did you?
What do you mean?
That veiled woman saw you.
Yeah? So what?
I warned you.
Oh,
don't you go quietly to your cabin? I'll remain on deck. I may learn something definite. Get some of the crew and get him out of here.
Aye, aye, sir.
All right. Fine.
Yes?
Can you read it, Martling?
Yes. Partly. This is undoubtedly the formula.
And here's the formula. The cause of all our difficulties.
Well, that's all over now. I've looked in the crystal and seen that it's much too dangerous to be in anyone's hands. There was Major...
you feel compensated for all your hardships now that the document is destroyed?
More than compensated, Tarzan. Meeting and learning to know you is well worth any hardship.
I'm the one who is grateful, Eula, for having met you.
Then we both owe much to that little parchment.
We surely do.
Okay, we're back. What are the odds that we'd actually have a banana costume? Okay?
And a hat.
And a hat. I didn't realize this was a hat. I was thinking it went together. I know this
Honestly,
doesn't
I
look
think
as
I
cool.
wore that, but
I thought you wore that.
to work when we had hat day.
Oh, this was just...
This was for something else.
Deza used to work at Sam's Club back in the day, and they would have costuming times. A lot of times she would... That's where we have a lot of the costumes that she just gathered up in containers because she would wear different costumes.
Dar originally bought this.
Oh, yes, Dar was a banana.
And then Gary wore it. Then I wore it to work.
I don't remember Gary.
That was the year Dar was Psycho. American Psycho.
American Psycho.
This has been around.
So, yeah, Dar bought that.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is a banana hat.
That I wore.
I had no intentions on wearing this hat, but I didn't realize it was a hat, and... You know, it messes up my hair big time, but, you know, I'll use some of the banana peel oils to swish it back and rejuvenate my beard with the oils from the banana. Yes, bananas.
Banana.
Anyway, yeah, so you watched the whole movie. Hopefully it wasn't too painful. There are 2 products I was trying to find. We live by all kinds of stores. All kinds of stores. I mean, this whole area is surrounded by all kinds of stores. There is supposedly Green Goddess Craft Salad Dressing and McCormick Green Goddess Spice. I could find neither one of them. Nowhere. Online said that Myers had them.
And like Whole Foods or like places like that.
This is Kraft and McCormick. That's common.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, Myers actually said they had it, and we were just there tonight, and they did not have it. And Walmart, of course, don't have anything. They have a whole big store full of. We don't really need that. So yeah, I wanted to have the Green Goddess dressing. I was actually going to taste test the Green Goddess dressing.
Hey, but you found a pizza that you like.
No, it wasn't Green Goddess pizza, so I don't know really why she brought that up. Green Goblin pizza, though, it was.
It was DiGiorno
Green
stuffed crust pepperoni. It was good.
Green Goblin pizza.
You normally hate everything.
I don't like DiGiorno. I just, like I said, it's usually a mouthful of dough, but that was thin crust, so it was actually edible, oddly enough.
That's good.
So I usually stick with Tombstone or Red Baron, but okay. So those are the 2 things that were named Green Goddess that I could not find. All right. Already talked about that. Never talked about that. Yeah. You know, we were talking about casinos and stuff, and that I had never been to one. And 67 years old, I've been to a casino because we have a very big casino not too far from our house. That's just another thing we're by, and I've never been to it. How many times had you been there?
Maybe 4 times.
Okay, we don't.
I'm not a big gambler. I mainly went for the buffet, and then we took Dar to the arcade.
Yeah, we're not for gambling purposes, but I never had been to a casino, and I didn't realize there were so many games you could play.
Isn't it cool though?
Well, it's cool in a way and sad in another way.
Oh, I try not to look directly at the people that are just like...
Yeah, it's like...
My favorite is when, like, the middle-aged women are, like, hitting the screen and stuff. I'm just like, you better calm down.
But it also made me think, because I had never been there at 67, and I've never done this at 67 still, and these guys, my wife and her, have both done it. Ride in a limousine. I've never ridden in a limousine.
I have rode in so many different limousines because of doing PTA at school.
Yes.
6th grade graduation.
She was always in charge of PTA for years.
Oh man, I've been in a party bus and
Yeah, and my wife has been with her at certain times and stuff with the limos when she was younger, but I've never been.
For the most part, it's really not that expensive.
No, it's not that expensive.
Now some of them
it's just so commonplace
really cool.
that a lot of people have done it. I've never done it.
I don't think Mason's ever been in a limo. I feel like he told me he had never been in a limo.
I've never been.
Has
never
Dar?
Been.
Has Dar?
I don't know. For some reason, I think Dar has. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Dar will be here tomorrow.
We'll ask.
Yes, we'll ask him. Okay, before we go, we are going to show you the Fanta for this year from Fanta. Yeah.
You don't say.
Yeah. Okay. They come out with 5 flavors this year, and I've got 3. Okay, we've got the punch, which is Chucky. We got pineapple, which is Mike Myers Halloween, and then we got 13 Nights at Freddy's with the orange.
13 nights.
Might as well. I mean, now the orange is good. The orange is good.
Mason hates the pineapple.
I haven't tasted the other 2.
Oh, this one was okay.
I'm sure it probably it's just the cans, guys. The orange was a real good orange taste. Dar likes pineapple.
Mason hates it.
Yeah, well, if you're not a pineappler like Dar, I mean, you actually had pineapple shirts, you wouldn't probably like pineapple soda.
Mm-mm.
So, anyway, there was a black phone flavor. I don't know what that was. And
was it
yeah,
Megan?
yeah, that girl.
Yeah,
with the,
Megan.
Yeah. All the stores around here never found them 2 flavors. Never found them.
Mm-mm.
Never found them, guys. And yeah, you can give me those back, and we can hold these up. I bought 12 packs of each of these, okay? And these are the artwork, of course. There's Chucky and there's Halloween. But yeah, and then Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy. I'm not a huge fan of any of these, actually, but no, Chucky's okay. I mean, I have a Chucky doll, and I know all the younger folks tend to like Five Nights at Freddy's because it was a game first, and everybody was liked in that. And Halloween has just been overdone so much, and they worked it so long with
Jamie Lee Curtis.
yes, who.
Oh,
I mean,
don't
which
Don't
on the
start.
final thing where they wrapped it up, that was just a total waste of time for everyone. Everybody, it was one of those things where it comes to a conclusion and you just look at each other like, you've got to be kidding. This is what they come up with. This is what they did. Terrible, terrible. They should be ashamed. It was all about making money, though. Jamie Lee Curtis, I don't know what her sitch is, but she started off with such promise, being in Halloween, being in Trading Places. She looked spectacular, even with short hair, and I hate short hair. But then she just got weirder and weirder and weirder. And
I said don't
she
start.
did the Activia.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least she's going to
Money,
the bathroom
you know,
regularly.
yeah, and then
Hey,
she,
but you never know. She really could seriously like Activia.
oh
maybe
yeah,
she,
I'm not saying that.
maybe she really did need
I mean,
it.
sometimes when you do commercials, it all works out. I mean, look at Kansas City Chiefs people. They're doing commercials now. They all forgot how to play football.
Okay, that was good. I can't even. You know, it's funny that you say that. My hat that I was wearing today was green and red, and one of the Pierre in the back goes, "Is that a Kansas City Chiefs hat?" And I go, "Oh my God, no!" And he goes, "Oh, okay, then we're good." And I was like, "I don't even like football, but I don't like the Chiefs."
Most people.
I
don't
said they're
like-
overrated, and he
Yes.
goes, "Ain't that the truth?"
Yes.
And I was like, "Yeah."
And since they started going Hollywood, like I said, they forgot how to play football. So good for them. Anyway, yeah. So I only found 3 of the 5
And
flavors.
we all were looking.
Yeah, and I
Every
mean,
one of us.
the minute one come out, I got it. Couldn't find it anymore. I'm not going to show you the other old stuff of Fanta on this show. I didn't want it to run super long, but I have older products, things of that. And yeah, I know we've talked about things that aren't real scary all the time, but you know, the limo and the casino. It was a little scary at the casino. Some of the people.
Oh God.
Some of the people.
And when we went on Saturday night, the men, the middle, no offense.
I was gonna say,
middle-aged men, they're just.
I'm not middle-aged anymore,
You're
I guess.
older, I guess. But they
I
were like
only get
middle-aged
that
and
guy.
older. They would just stare at us. And it was like.
But weren't you a group of girls?
Yeah, but I'm
and
just
didn't
saying.
they think you were hookers?
No. Olivia's gay. She dresses like a man. And Kylie and I looked good. And Doug was with us, but it's like.
Did you have on this outfit?
I did not.
Okay, well, I thought maybe that was it.
I had on pants.
Banana, but Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but no, there's weird people everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
how else would you explain some of the things?
Watching people do karaoke.
Yeah, they have that up there too. Yeah.
Some were really good and then some were awful. It was like going back and forth.
Yeah, so this woman cannot sing a lick.
But I sing a lot at work and they think
Not
it's funny.
a lick.
They think it's really
Okay,
funny.
her mother is spectacular and she cannot sing a lick. So I don't know what happened.
I'm just pretty.
So.
Don't say a word.
Okay, we're going to do a Thanksgiving show tomorrow with Dar.
The Dar.
The Dar will be here, and we're going to show his old clip of when he did the Jimmy commercials, and he will be present for at least the very first part of the show, and then we will do a Thanksgiving show, which will have Trip to the Moon, George Melez. I don't know how to say his last name. I have things to say about him because I can relate to him. So, yeah, we're going to show some of his stuff tomorrow, and Dar will be here. And then on Sunday, we're going to be doing the Pin Down Girl, which we will be doing things concerning that, which is wrestling.
We're going to wrestle?
Girls, and we're going to be talking about, because it got destroyed because it was our copyright strike, Nacho Libre. We're going to be talking about Nacho Libre. Jessica,
I know somebody?
I know Jessica, you're too big to wrestle most people. I call her Mae Young a lot of times, or Moolah, the fabulous Moolah. But, yeah, not Stacy Keebler or anything crazy like that, no.
Oh, yeah, she was really pretty. I remember
spectacular. Her. Oh, my God. I'm going to mention some of that on Sunday about some of the...
Hey, I was that when I was like... I can't give you the finger. 30.
Yeah, no fingers allowed. But... anyway, no, we're going to be talking about some of the ring girls and the managers and stuff like that, and wrestling and stuff. We did a segment on a show when we were doing the Santos movie, and that's what we got a copyright strike on. I was told it was public domain, and then I found out after we did it that it wasn't public domain, and we got a copyright strike, and that's where we did something with Nacho Libre. We're going to do it again, so Jessica, sorry, you're going to have to watch it again, and we're going to show the Nacho Libre masks. We're going to talk about Dar wearing them. We're going to wear them ourselves, too. And we're going to be eating, again, corn with paprika on it, just like Nacho Libre did. Okay. Get that corn out of my face. That's right. Because that's what she'll be saying. And so we'll let you go. And we got a show tomorrow and then a show on Sunday. So this is a late show for us. This is weird.
It is.
But she's having to stay here because her honey bun is taking trips across country looking for that ring that he claims he has, and I don't know, he might not have a ring.
He's got to go to the Kmart.
Yeah.
Is there any Kmarts that exist anymore?
I don't know if the last one closed not too long ago or something.
He's got to go to the Goodwill. That's
Goodwill,
a funny joke.
there we go.
You go.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay, so we'll let you go, and then after Sunday, Christmas movies. Scary Christmas movies, yes. Okay, we'll see you next time. Okay, with our banana hat and banana suit on. We'll see you next time on Spook Show Gravy.
Creature Feature.
This time we didn't forget the gravy.